All right, y'all been asking for it. You got it. Boss is back up in the barbershop, man. So it's gonna be very interesting, man. There's some boys in here got a lot to say. Hey, listen, it ain't nothing like it. I'm just being all the way honest. It ain't nothing like barbershop talk. It's the best in the world. It's where you get the realest. If you want to get trained on how to talk about football, start in the barbershop. It's Boss on the go. Let's go.
You want answers?
Boss Cowboy.
You can't handle the truth.
Bringing real back. He be speaking his mind. I need the cash pronto. Throw interception like Romo.
Boss Cowboy.
You want answers?
Where your voice matters.
Run it up, run it up.
You can't handle the truth.
Run it up, run it up.
Remember to like and subscribe.
All right, we back up in this thing, man. So first, man, let everybody know who you are, where they can find you, and if you want to get a cut.
Now for sure, man. Y'all can hit me on Instagram at fade_fanatic. Next level barbershop, me in Hillside, Mississippi Hill, Texas.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, so what's on your mind, bro? Like, talk to me.
You know, I just got to play out my grievance today, man. You know, we got a lot of casual fans that feel like we ain't really made no moves in the draft. But, if you pay attention to what done happened over the past, just look at the past 5 years, and you look at the past, you look at the all the top defensive linemen coming out of college, they all done ended up in the NFC East.
Right.
And they not on our team. You see what I'm saying? So it's been an issue that's been building up for quite some time, and nobody is really satisfied with the overkill of offensive linemen that we drafted. But they really don't see the upside to how that's, gonna keep that protected. And we're gonna be able to get back to running the ball. But, I mean, just looking at everybody we got to block, bro, like, I don't see how they can be confident moving forward with what we was dealing with. So it's a lot of ungratefulness we dealing with, man, concerning that and the offensive line. But yeah, I think we struck gold in the draft, man. Hopefully we can do production out of Cooper and all the rest of them guys. But, yeah.
So what grade would you give the draft?
I would have to give it an A just because I feel like we got, even if Guyton don't start, like the upside, his potential is just, he'll probably be one of the tallest tackles in the league. I can't imagine what his frame gonna look like once, you know what I'm saying, he actually become a pro for real. Yeah, that's gonna be nasty. And Cooper, he ready to go right now if he has me. So I feel like we upgraded, and it's gonna make a big difference. You know, nobody really knows what the front office agenda is. Nobody knows really what the coaches want to address.
Well, he said he all in.
Yeah, but I'm saying nobody knows what the game plan was when it came down to their draft board and what position that they really wanted to. Because everybody felt like we needed a running back and we didn't get one.
Yeah.
So, it just goes to show, they got.
Yeah, they definitely had their own plan,
yeah,
man.
they got some up their sleeve.
And see, that's the thing, bro. I think what happened with a lot of Cowboy fans, man, is some of us got disappointed when they didn't do it the way we wanted them to do it.
But they never do. They never do.
Yeah.
Our first pick every year is always
Hey, we got a Houston dude that's hating on you, bro. This dude, he a Texas fan. He hating real tough.
Good.
He said, "What that mean? Tallest tackle in the league." Now he a Cowboys fan, but you know how that go. It's a whole lot of. It's a whole.
It's all about
Now, also give them your background because they don't know your background.
Yeah.
Tell them about your background.
I play sports on the collegiate level, so I'm not giving you a casual perspective. I understand regardless if the boy can actually run block pretty good. But with that length, it's just so promising, man. He hasn't had NFL coaching yet. He hasn't had NFL experience, but ain't nobody gonna be able to get past him. After about 3 years in the league, he'll be the best tackle in the league.
I said that myself.
That's what the tallest
I think
got to do with it.
I said that myself. I
That's
said
what
it's
the
gonna take
tallest got to
about.
do with it.
I said it's gonna take about 3 years.
Yeah.
See, because I predicted he gonna fall in that line of them all pros, but that don't mean it's gonna be instant.
Exactly. And that don't mean he's gonna be at his prime just because he's making the Pro Bowl. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm giving Tyler Guyton about 3 years.
Man, his ceiling is too high. His ceiling is too high.
Yeah, his athleticism real high
And that's
too.
it there. And he not no big fat slouch, man. So you can just think about the type of inside zones we can really run and really get him in space.
Yeah, and my boy coach too, man. So, that's what it is. Like, if anybody want to really get their game up in football, just go to the barbershop and just start talking. It's gonna always get your football knowledge up, like straight up. Nah, but man, yeah, I think though Cowboy Nation, they starting to kind of come around to this draft. But I think honestly, Cowboy Nation, to be all the way honest too, I think they still real beat up after Green Bay. I think Green Bay is what kind of took the wind out of us, and I don't think we quite got it back. Like the fandom and excitement, even with a good draft, is just not here.
They don't really understand what happened. That's where all this dysfunction comes from. You know, the fan base don't necessarily know what needs to be improved. They don't know what we need to address. They just got players they want to get rid of, and why we ain't go get this guy. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't mad at them, but they got to realize we own something, and we really ain't got nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Because Dak Prescott really gonna see us through whatever, man. We can weather any storm with that quarterback. He done already showed it.
Now, D, we divided. We divided on Dak, man. So we go switch the topic to Dak.
Well, let me ask this first.
Yeah.
Cowboys gonna be better this year than they were last year?
Absolutely.
Let's go through it line by line because that's hard to answer. I'm actually gonna do a show about that, so I'm gonna give away my content now. First of all, is your quarterback better?
Yeah.
Yes. Why would you say he better, D?
Because he's had the experience under the new system already.
You're right.
So
see, we ain't never talk about this.
It can only get better from there. Like,
right.
Let's talk about the fact that this man has excelled and gave you the same level of production, no matter what offense it was, no matter who the offensive coordinator was, no matter coming off injury, no matter what it was. Dak Prescott has been Dak Prescott.
So we'll check that box on quarterback. Mm-hmm. Is your offensive line better?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So that's an absolutely, right? I definitely agree. So if your offensive line is better, does that help your receiving core?
Oh, yeah. They're going to get a whole lot more touches.
Yeah, you're going to get a lot more. Yeah.
On his back.
Your quarterback, he ain't having to run for his life.
And guess who else is going to help?
You don't believe the way you said it? The way you said it? The way you said it ain't like you believe.
Again,
it's going to help Zeke.
We're going to talk about Zeke, but we're going to talk about Zeke helping Dak too.
Talk about it.
You see what I'm saying? You got a running back who not only can pass protect, but this is homeboy right here.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? We talking about a whole new level of accountability. We talking about picking your mans up when he down.
Right.
Somebody that ain't scared to speak up.
Who started with you?
You know what I'm saying? So everything that we gripe about as fans, and we feel like, damn, you see Dak sitting down looking at the damn iPad and shit on the sideline. Ain't nobody going to say nothing to him. Hey, 21 gonna slide over there.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And they gonna hold each other accountable. Because Zeke know what time it is. He know he finna be up out the door.
I'm finna hit you with a real one now. You ready?
Yeah.
Are we better without Pollard or Zeke?
We definitely better without Pollard.
Oh, it's getting interesting now. It's getting interesting.
Because I feel like Gallo can do whatever Pollard can do.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Gallo, he just always hurt or whatever, going through his issues that have kept him off the field. But he's definitely been an RB2 for certain.
Right.
Now, if we use
Zeke right,
we can start him and still get more production out of Zeke and Rico than we got out of Tony and Rico.
This man ain't lying. And I definitely agree with D, because see, how can we say that's not possible when Zeke got the exact same amount of yards as Pollard, but half the season was on a bum knee? You got 12 touchdowns and 1,000 yards on the bum knee. So is the room better? So we still checking all the boxes. Quarterback, check. Offensive line, better, check. right? So then running back room, we both said check. I think y'all saying check too. I'm looking at the crowd. Y'all saying check. Okay, we said the receivers are better because your protection better. That's check. So your whole offense is better. Is that fair?
Yeah, it's fair, and it's really modest, man, because people are not giving
modest.
people aren't giving the offensive line the credit they deserve, man. Nobody expected the Cowboys to come out like that 2014.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody knew the offensive line was gonna be that good.
That good.
You see what I'm saying?
Right,
so
right.
With the production that we had last year, now we done addressed offensive lineman and we got our running back.
Right.
Man, that's gonna make us look so much more efficient.
Right.
Than what people really think, man. Dak ain't gonna have to do that much.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And if Mike can take a few pages out of the Patriots book with just getting Zeke in space, little bubble screens, man, you ain't gotta have him running between the tackles all the time. He's still quick enough to catch it on the bubble and take off. You know what I'm saying? So
I hate that we're having this conversation because this was a show I was gonna do in the future. We giving it away, but how can you say we're not better, bro?
Yeah, we really put ourselves in position to do something. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so the tight end room, is it better? Is the tight end room better?
Yeah, I feel like we just drafted the tight end too. So yeah, we made it a lot more competitive.
So that's better.
Yeah, because they feel like they Ferguson, Hendershot, Schoonmaker.
And then you got your second round pick going in the year 2 Schoon.
And so we drafted one to make y'all niggas feel like, hey, just because y'all getting a little hype around y'all name, like we still looking for a tight end, so don't get too comfortable.
That boy said I'm getting that Dallas Shag. Hey, listen, man. That Dallas Shag is still your Houston chick. I'm dead serious, bro.
No, they easy.
Hey, you need to dog, like for real, bro. You need to stop all that hating, bro. Like for real, bro. Listen, you are on the Dallas Cowboy channel, like you on all our channels. Learn how to behave, like for real. That's like extra lame, like for real. Just sit down and be quiet and just learn how to be a man. And then my boy said John Stevens. See, we didn't even mention him coming out that ACL. So I think we can easily say the whole offense better. Hold on. Somebody said once Dak leaves East. Okay. He said once Dak leaves East Side, you're going to have a lot more fans convert over to the Texans. Ooh, that's dirty. Damn. Anyway.
Let's see what CJ turned into first. I ain't mad at you Houston fans. I ain't mad at y'all for having a second win right now. But y'all got to make sure this boy don't have no sophomore slump. And they don't figure him out. So y'all lost in the playoffs too.
Let's flip to that.
So he did the same thing.
Do you think CJ gonna have a slump?
Honestly, I don't.
I don't either.
I don't.
I think he that dude.
But my quarterback had a hell of a rookie year.
Yeah.
You know
So
what I'm saying?
But see, I want y'all to notice something. You see, I ain't never streamed.
I'm excited.
See, I ain't never streamed in the Dallas barbershop. And notice how the Dallas people are. The community don't hate on the Texans, but I lived in Houston. And I know what y'all be doing. Y'all be hating on Dallas, man. I'm going to tell y'all need to get over that, man. That's little meat energy, man. I really mean that. Man, I messed up real quick. I done messed up, got off my string. All right, I'm back on my string. Yeah, but nah, that's that little meat energy, bro. And I understand why y'all move like that, bro. I really do. I understand why y'all move like that because your city is like cursed. Like, I get it. Like, I all the way get it. Like, you had literally 2 teams that ain't never even sniffed a Super Bowl. So you full of envy, and I get that. Like, you know, you had the Oilers and the Texans. The 2 biggest chokes in playoff history was on you. It was on the Oilers, and it was on them Texans. See, y'all thought I forgot about how KC came back on y'all. And so you hating. And listen, man, it's all good, though. Yeah, it's all good though. So like, what you need to do to stop that curse off your city, and I mean this, stop all that envious hate. Yeah. And you see how everybody in here was like, nah, we cool with them Texans. We ain't tripping off the Texans. Like, nah, we be actually rooting for y'all. But if they knew how y'all was hating on us, they wouldn't rock with y'all. All right, let's go back to the Cowboys. We going back to the real. All right, so back to the real. We was going to talk about that, but I want to flip to the defense. Is our defense better? Let's go line by line. Our linebacker room better?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, the thing is, we done had some prominent players hurt. You know what I'm saying? I done heard Overshawn done put on some weight.
Yep.
You can't tell me.
What's up, Miss Lockhart?
You can't tell me he wasn't gonna play last year if he wouldn't have got injured. So with just him coming back and a couple of sleepers we done had, I think it's gonna get a lot more competitive for Michael as well. Because Clark ain't going nowhere. He done got a lot more experience under his belt playing in the middle. Even though he's a smaller guy, that speed is slept on. And he's gonna be a lot more impactful than what we think. Because we like to use Michael off the edge, even though a lot of people want to see him in the middle. Clark can really hold it down because he has the same, really, I feel like his pursuit is a little bit better than Michael. Because that boy can fly to the ball and come down from anywhere. So yeah, man, Clark, he really the one that got to take over. He really the one that'll be the difference maker out of all the guys that's just been on the field. But once they get out there with Overshawn, Clark, Parsons, Overshawn,
Same barber.
Yeah, I want to see what that looks like.
They asking, do I got a new barber? Nah, it's same barber, just different location. It's Next Level Barbershop. Hey, can you get that location? Can you get that location? He the owner, right?
Yeah.
What's your name, bro? What's up, man? I want y'all to meet the owner of Next Level Barbershop, man. Tell them where they can find us, man, because we right now we got 157 and growing. So, yeah, so if y'all coming to Dallas.
305 West FM, 1382, Suite 402. Yeah, Cedar Hill, Texas, at the Hillside Village Mall, right beside Razoo's.
Razoo's, man. So it's real fancy over here, too. We in a real classy shopping center. That's where we at. So if y'all ever come to Dallas and y'all need a place, this is going to be the place for sure. So, yeah, I got the same barber. We just in a different location. Yep.
Next level.
Next. Yeah, man. So anyway, yeah. So my boy said, I'm in the backyard. You in the backyard? Where you at, Brian? I ain't know
to the shop, nigga.
I didn't know you was in the backyard. Where you at? Yeah, nah, we bringing back the barbershop shows, man, because the barbershop shows, they be the most authentic and pure and real. Every now and then you get some rivals, or I ain't gonna say rivals, because there's very few teams that rival us. I'm gonna be honest. Like, who rivals Dallas? Maybe Pittsburgh, New England, San Fran. Other than that, it's only a few kings in the NFL, so it's what it is.
But man, you gotta say this about every room that we gonna walk down. Let's just start with Mike Zimmer.
See.
Let's just start with the coach.
Right.
On why each defensive section has gotten better.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even outside of everybody we got returning from injury, man, we got a hell of a philosopher leading the pack.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And it's gonna be good for some of the guys that's been here because they get a little of that old school with them. I'm a little bit older, so I realize that everybody really ain't been exposed to the same type of coaching staff. You see it in all the different offenses that's been played. So it's gonna do some of these players that's been in the league, that's on the team, some good to get some of that old school
coach.
You know what I'm saying?
So let's talk about that real quick. Like, so yeah, we definitely having a final word today. I talked to the whole squad. Y'all know we bringing that final word today, no doubt. Now, but let's talk about that though. So as a coach, what do you see as kind of like the differences between Zim and what we just had with Quinn?
With Quinn, even though Quinn is an older guy, he's always he's always been the kind to want to create his own philosophy, so to speak. Like, even when you look at his selection and personnel and who he put in position, it's always why this guy not doing that? He can always give you a reason to justify it, but, it's always something that we could do a little more the traditional way that would give us a few less gray areas.
I'm going to be honest, man. The more and more I think about Quinn, I don't like Quinn.
Man, I know you don't like Quinn, but
they can tell, but I've been saying that up in here. I've been saying that. And see, because you know what I low-key think? Hold on. Yeah, we got 170 people watching us between Facebook and YouTube, and our likes are way down. Let's get the likes up, y'all. We getting that authentic barbershop. Yeah, yeah. Let's get them lights up. And it looked like Facebook beating YouTube on the lights. I got more love on Facebook. Hey, come on, man. That ain't right. YouTube is where I always eat. Hey, I guess I got more love on Facebook. That's just what it is. But man, yeah, let's go back to that, man. Like, I felt like, especially with all the experiments he was doing, man, because he was doing some weird stuff. Now that we can look at it in hindsight, I felt like he was always low-key auditioning for a head coaching job on Dallas.
Yeah.
That's just me, though.
But see, I was more, it's hard to look at that. And just like I'm addressing all the casual Cowboy fans, that you always could give some information that convicted me. And it's like, when you want to see the team do better, you're going to look in areas like that.
Yeah.
But I was one of them niggas that was just glad to be a part of it. I'm just happy we getting turnovers and our defense is ranking somewhere, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the year. So the fact that he was able to come, make a difference, and be consistent in that one category with turnovers, I think it just kept our head looking the other way versus, all the rest of his agenda that he had going. Because even though we don't always agree with, his lineup and his philosophy, the turnovers speak for themselves. But it's still some issues with the identity of our team that we didn't address from when Rod Marinelli was here.
Like what?
We still haven't had that defensive tackle that developed and that just came and
that what? Hold on, what?
Defensive tackle. We still haven't had that defensive tackle that just, made a name for themselves for the Cowboys. We've always had the pass rusher and all that, but I believe with the way we'll put linebackers in position, it's going to demand a 3-tech, a nose guard to come on with it. And that's where the difference lies between him and Quinn. Quinn likes speed, man. He likes small guys. He don't mind rolling in with a guy that's undersized that could just get to the edge.
You gonna have to take over the show, man, because I'm getting this raise on my face, man. You got to keep talking because I'm getting the raise on my face now. See, when the phrases start, that's when I shut up.
To show a little more bump, man, a little more size. Even when you look at our second round pick, man, I got a few question marks just because of the competition that he went up against.
That's real.
But he definitely has that get off that you can trust. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's very physical with his hands. He might not be the speed, pretty pass rush guy, but he definitely gonna stick his nose in there.
Yeah, Neely.
So you talk about Quinn, but you cover Zimmer?
No, we didn't get to Zimmer yet. I was still hating on Quinn.
Yeah.
I was still hating on Quinn. So we can get to Zimmer. I mean,
Zim gonna be good. As long as he ain't no head coach. He cool.
I like him. I liked him as a head coach.
No, I did too. But I'm saying, you know how everybody feels. Just like with Bill on his way out. These older guys are not adjusting.
That's so
to the
true.
New, they're not adjusting to the new philosophy.
Yeah.
With
They treat boys like they old farts now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So all the old guys kind of going out the door, but at the same time,
they the ones who hold it down.
As long as you not getting the last and you're not the main guy over the entire chain of command, we still need your philosophy. We still need your attitude.
That's facts, bro.
You just don't need to be in charge.
Man, you said that.
You're not transparent enough.
Man, did he say that or what? Did he say that? Did he say that?
It's just the truth, though.
He said that. He said that.
It's just the truth.
See, because I think the young coaches is kind of like on the Viagra, man.
Yeah. You look at the Sean McVays, even Houston coach.
For real.
And they sitting up here talking shit, but they gonna learn. They gonna appreciate.
It's gonna catch up.
They gonna appreciate that old guy.
Yeah.
One of these days.
Yeah, and see, man, say, listen, man, you hit that, bro. Cause like, look how goofy we are. That we literally, Bill Belichick was literally treated like, I don't know. Like,
and after all he done accomplished, it's just like Melo. Couldn't even get a farewell to it.
Yeah, man. So now, I mean, with Zim, we still kind of checking off the boxes. I would say that's a check.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think Dan Quinn was awesome. Like in a lot of ways, he was.
So is McCarthy gonna learn from his mistake?
I think partially he have, and partially he have not. But that's a good question. What mistakes
That's
you?
where that come in.
Okay, talk about it. So Dak got a cover for him.
Exactly. McCarthy don't gotta be perfect. He already covered for by that shit being in the headlines. Oh, Dak can call his own plays in the huddle. He can take over the offense and all that shit. As long as he giving him the options in them case scenarios, I really can't be mad at Mike, man. Just being for real.
I think my thing with McCarthy is preparedness. I don't think he be having boys prepared.
Yeah, he seemed very lackadaisical at times, but he's still playing safe. He don't want to get in his own way. You know, he don't want to end up like Belichick. He already spent the year outside the league. So I feel like he might be a little soft or whatever, but he's still trying to find his way and not be the reason why we're not successful. So I understand the position he's taking work for Jerry Jones.
He might come on with it. This gonna be his last.
Yeah, I think so, but I'm just saying though, you know, he can only do so much. It's different, you know. In Green Bay, the city on the team, man, it was a whole different type of attitude that you could have. But he know what it took for him to win the championship over there. So I'm not just gonna throw away a coach who done won the championship.
Somebody said clock management. And I don't even think that clock management was McCarthy, because you know that clock management came up because of Detroit. That was Dak.
I was just gonna say you blame that on the quarterback. If we had the ball.
X, what was you saying about McCarthy?
McCarthy. He'll be good. He'll be good though.
You think he'll be good?
He's gonna be better with Zeke. Think about what he did with Montgomery and with the Falcons.
That's true. See, in case y'all
He don't
couldn't
even
hear
need
him,
no
in case you couldn't hear him, he was saying compare Montgomery. No, it's cool. No, I just stopped talking when the Rays on my face. No. Finish the cut. Finish the cut. Like yeah. When that Rays on my face, I'm gonna stop talking, y'all. Y'all already know, man. Cause you try to do too much, your cheek be hanging out, man.
Nah, but I got you, boss. You know, but they do forget what Mike did in Green Bay. You know what I'm saying? We remember seeing number 88 back there. Like, what the hell is they doing, man? Go get your number 25 or something. But y'all gonna keep lining this receiver up. So again, it go back to addressing the whole Zeke situation. Mike McCarthy ain't never gave a damn about no running back. Yo, you see what I'm saying? Not to say that Dak Prescott is Aaron Rodgers, but shit, man, we're going to have to put some respect on Dak's name eventually. From his win percentage and in comparison to the rest of the starters in the league, man, he's still at the top. Because if you look at where Aaron Rodgers fell amongst quarterbacks, when as Mike coached him, he wasn't always on top of his game, and they still made it to the mountaintop. So, you know, niggas got to be a little more grateful for the situation we're in. Because we got them pieces. It's just our city, man. It's hard for people to recognize that.
Well, you said a mouthful right there, man. What you say? We need to be more grateful?
Yeah. That league, we're going to be hurt. Just like the Saints fan.
Ooh.
You hear that, Doc?
Can you elaborate, bro? I need you to elaborate on that.
Just like the Saints fan, man. Saints got a whole team. Defense great every year. They got all the receivers over there. They a quarterback away. But y'all ain't been shit since old Drew left. And I'm a Cowboy fan, and I fuck with y'all Saints, y'all team. You see what I'm saying? But I ain't trying to end up in y'all situation, man. So, yeah, give me my quarterback. I ride with number 4. That nigga got 10 more years to play. 10?
10. No, he got 10.
He gonna take care of himself like a white man.
He gonna take care of himself like what? Wait.
He gonna start doing yoga, all that. He been in the league, what, like 7 or 8 years.
You mean like a white woman?
Yeah.
Because that's who be doing the yogas and stuff.
Yeah.
I think our women do that now, too. No, they don't. They be on them burgers.
I had to do yoga in college, man.
You did yoga, big dog?
Let's not give him too much credit. Yoga did originate with us, bro.
I didn't know that.
For sure.
All right. Yeah, school me. All right, but real quick, D. Real quick, like, I know me and you talking private. Like, who are some of your favorite content creators that you've been already on? even before we met?
Man, before you, I was probably listening to Foots the King and Loud Nation religiously. I was on 56, so you know what I'm saying. I was definitely tuning in for the Mike Fisher report. I can't believe I can't remember my guy's name right now. I mean, it's gonna come to me, and I don't even want you to remind me, man. What's his name?
I gotta help you, man.
Was
it Mark Holmes?
Nah, it's my guy. It's my guy. They tried to
Botch.
buy him out. Botch Lombardi.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
man. They Botch gonna put that film on. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He gonna talk some shit and let the film show for itself at the same time. But just to see that y'all, you know what I'm saying, the access y'all had, and just, you know, the fact that y'all opinions wasn't coming from some shit that y'all could just make up and say, hey, I got this Dallas Cowboy shirt on. Like, we actually saw y'all in training camp. You know what I'm saying? So all the shit we thinking and just saying, like, oh, it's actually people out here that can really go there and actually, you know what I'm saying? So even from listening to 105.3 The Fan in the morning, you know, we get their perspective. So you know what I'm saying? Y'all just gave us the opportunity to develop our own opinion based off the insight, because they're gonna make us believe whatever they want us to believe.
And see, I brought that up because I want to show the reach, man. You know, that I'm pretty sure, you know, obviously Foots, Botch, and all the people that he named, you know, sitting up in Cedar Hill, Texas, that reaches in my barbershop. You know what I mean? And then when I come up in the barbershop, you know, even in any barbershop, it's the reach of the new media crew, man. So shout out to all the boys, man. Shout out to everybody putting in their work, you know, when it comes down to this Dallas Cowboys content, man. So in a nutshell, man, I hate that we really you kind of made me kind of spill the beans on a future show I was going to do, but how can we not say we better? And that ain't no homo stuff. That's just real talk. Like, that's, like, Isaiah, like, did we make the case just realistically, are we better? Like, based on, like, for real?
We just covered
Now, we got a tougher schedule. That don't mean we going to have more wins. But in terms of the team, I do think we better.
Yeah, man. In comparison to everything we lacked last year and the productivity we still had, you got to think, man, what does it take for the team to actually get better? You look at a team like the Baltimore Ravens. As great as they were, they still fell short. So when you look at their draft and you look at they all the players they've acquired in the offseason, it's like, man, what can they do to really get better? Yeah, they got Derrick Henry and all that shit, but did they really need him? They running game was very efficient last year.
Right.
So we not just making moves to please the media, man. Like I said, we don't know the plan at that front.
And that's what I think a lot of people.
But I can see the pattern in getting these offensive linemen. You look at all the boys that came from Clemson, man, they playing for Washington and New York. Sweat went out, man. Cowboys done had to play against all the first #1 draft picks, defensive line. Been going to New York. Been going to Washington the past 3-4 years, man.
Yeah.
Somebody got to block them.
Right.
We got to counter and get good offensive linemen.
Yeah.
But that's going to make a
Yeah, that's the thing about the draft, man. I think a lot of people came around to, man. What you just said is it was a lot of feeling that people wanted sexy. Mm-hmm. They wanted fun.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so since you're saying they got better, does their position change in the NFC East?
The NFC East got better, and the NFC East is always competitive.
And I'm gonna say Dak has been the equalizer. He done had every team recipe, regardless of who they got, what type of offense they running. It's all about how they know the Dallas Cowboys. So Dak done dominated. So I'm gonna say this: our position do change, but I'm gonna say Washington #2. We ain't gotta worry about them. Washington be more challenging. We got the recipe for Saquon, him going to Philly and shit. You done played for New York.
D. Man, because this is the difference to me, D. Yeah. The difference is you now got Saquon with the second best offensive line. See, I used to say first, they second now. The Dallas Cowboys got the first offensive line now. But that's a mean combination when you add, because I just got to keep it real on the dangers of that. That you got Saquon mixed with the top 2 offensive line I think that's a super threat, big dog.
Fuck shit. Saquon don't know to stay here to me. That ain't no threat to me. We done kept Saquon.
But the Achilles heel probably be killing more.
That's a good point. I can't fight that with that. That's the thing is, are they gonna be goofy under Kelly Moore? And I would bet $1 million that they gonna be extremely goofy. Yeah. So from that, I feel way better. From that right there, I feel way better. But from the talent, man.
Oh, it's still a hell of a matchup.
Yeah, it's
still a hell of a matchup.
I can't say this year that we.
But I think Washington's the better team.
Washington, you think they better?
I think the team's gonna come together a hell of a lot better. Yeah.
You think so? Mm-hmm. What you think about their quarterback?
I think
they got out of LSU.
I think he has the potential to make all the difference in their season.
I don't think he gonna do it. I really don't. No, you don't believe him?
I hope he don't.
I don't.
But
and it's not hating. It's you know, because you know some people they'll go to a team and all of a sudden you don't like them. I think he played too wild. Now he a tremendous athlete. I just don't think you're gonna be able to run around like that in the league. I think you're gonna get RG3. I'm not wishing that on him, obviously. You know what I mean? But people said that he was protecting himself. I'm like, what film was y'all watching? That dude was wild. You better learn how to slide. Boy, you know. And I felt like he had probably the best receiver tandem.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to see more quarterbacking out of you, man.
Yeah.
You know, so. But Washington is dangerous. I think they gonna start hot because I think it's gonna be hard to figure them out at first.
I think defensively they can give their offense as many opportunities as they need.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the way I'm looking at it at the team overall.
Yeah, that's fair.
See, Philly has had the perfect lineup.
Yeah.
But what have y'all done with it?
Right.
You know, we still seeing Smitty and AJ Brown arguing on the sideline, acting like divas and shit. You know what I'm saying? So y'all done showed us that what y'all can do with a supreme roster when you got all the talent. Been there and blew it up. So just the inconsistency with them just leading me towards another direction.
I also for some reason feel like Dallas I think Dallas is in Washington head, bro. Almost like Green Bay in our head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we find a way to whoop them no matter what they got going on. You know, so when was the last time it been a repeat division champion in our division? I'm asking the chat because I don't know. They go figure it out. I know somebody finna Google it. Hey, when was the last time somebody was back-to-back division champs in our division? I think it was the 80s, bro. Or the 90s. I thought it was
Definitely.
the 90s.
I know it happened in the 90s.
So if it's been since the 90s.
So we still checking boxes.
Yeah, we still checking
boxes.
Yeah,
man, the NFC East ain't nothing to play with.
It ain't nothing to play with.
Man, we just had 3 teams in the playoffs the other year.
Right. And we got the more Super Bowls.
Yeah, only division that every team is
in. Mm-hmm. So 2004. I told you somebody was gonna figure it out.
So does
2004, the last time it was a back-to-back division champ.
Diggs gonna be ready? Did we talk about the defense?
Oh yeah.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm scared for Diggs. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm afraid for Diggs.
I think Diggs missed football.
Now I know he missed football and he did go out early, but I saw how Gallup came back. He was gimpy. Still wasn't himself. Pollard wasn't himself. So we 0 for 3 in terms of guys coming back and being what they was the previous year.
Okay. Or they don't have to worry about the locker room.
What you mean?
Okay. Say for instance, like what's old boy when he made that blooper when he went with Stephen A. them when they was in Vegas.
Oh, yeah, we got some locker room issues. We do. I ain't gonna lie, we do. Yeah, we got some.
But that ain't nothing that's not gonna get addressed internally. When you look at the personalities, true. Shit, that's definitely gonna get addressed.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. You're talking about Zim.
Yeah. And the Marcus Lawrence, you know, he ain't that guy no more, but shit, he gonna find a way to justify his answer. And I believe he still wanna
I think he the leader of the D.
yeah.
And he should be.
Yeah, cause Micah ain't matured enough yet for real.
Yeah, cause see the thing about Tank is all action all the time. You know, and you know, I didn't like it when Michael was like, hey, y'all go watch the film. And then we go watch the film of you in Green Bay, and it's like, nah, it wasn't the effort that you said it was. But we never have to question Tank's effort. So until your effort is consistent game in, I ain't even talking about your play. I ain't even talking about you making plays. I want to see max effort all the time. If you the leader of the D. I don't care what nobody talking about. I don't care about nobody that's the hype man. I don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Hype man don't mean nothing to me.
You fall off week 10 every year. You ain't had the Fred Warner effect. You just been the best we had on our team. See what I'm saying? You got big balls in the rest of the league.
Yeah, and you got to come on with it, man. So now, but in terms of checking boxes, it's obvious, man. It's obvious. So like, to me, and I think it's obvious to y'all. Like, you know, I mean, when we come out of this draft, how we come out of this draft and not easily say that this was another draft that was focused on Zim? You know, because I was concerned, D. I was concerned that they was going to leave Zim hanging. I ain't going to lie. I thought he came in here kind of noodled. I ain't going to lie. I thought he kind of got his nuts clipped a little bit.
Yeah.
But the way that they drafted like, all right, we getting you what you need. You know what I'm saying? We got you early.
I give Will all the credit in the world.
Right.
Will McClay is always proven to do just that. So everybody get an opportunity to see if they shit really gonna work or not, man.
Right. Yeah, man. But yeah, man, we back in the barbershop, man. So we gonna be bringing y'all these barbershop shows. We starting to wrap it up. When that sponge hit, you know, it's almost time. And then when that alcohol hit, y'all gonna see me squirming. Y'all already know. I don't know if I want y'all to see all that. When the alcohol hit, but hey, but ready for the nightlife now. But ready for the nightlife. I walked in looking way different than when I walked in and hit that live button. You feel me?
No, fact.
Yeah, man. We feeling brand new coming out the shop.
All right, so what the record looking like next year?
The record. What the record looking like?
Another 12 games.
11-6, man. 12-4. 11-6.
You say 12-4 again? 12-4. We gonna do it 3 times.
We might do better. we got a run back there. I think we just have. We have to have create an identity.
What you gotta say that
for ourselves, and then I could give a solid estimation.
Yeah.
I can't want to talk, but I think they're gonna go by 8-8.
Oh man!
Be honest. Go by 8-8.
Hold on, he not a Dallas fan, is he?
No.
What's your team?
I'm the same. I know we trash.
Y'all trash. Y'all don't know y'all trash. Oh, they know it. They just don't want to hear it. Nah.
That boy said 8-8. That's disrespectful, man.
Y'all say the same thing.
And so you ready to set trip on us, man? You
quit.
We say the same thing every year. Let me ask you, what we supposed to say? What we supposed to say?
Say the same thing we say. You trash.
No, we don't put bags on our head. No, we don't do that. No, we don't do that. No, we don't have to say that. Like, why we gotta say that? Nah, we ain't trash. We ain't trash. It's always hope. I mean, we should be. If you're a team that won 12 games 3 years in a row, that team shouldn't hope they can win it all. No. I'm saying, like, keep it real with me. Keep it real with me now. You don't care about that. You live. Don't be lying when you're live. All right, okay. If the Saints won 12 games 3 years in a row, you wouldn't say that they contenders. But I'm saying, would you say that they're contenders to win?
They acting like bro. You see how delusional it is? If your team win 12 games for 3 years in a row, man,
He
y'all
say no.
are a great NFL team.
Now, he is a Saints fan, though. That's the team that put bags on their head.
Only one team can win the Super Bowl every year, man.
We good. Y'all ain't got no good division.
It ain't like we only won 5
Man, you
games.
lying. What you mean? Who got the most rings? Yeah, out of all the divisions, who got the most rings out of all? See, rings don't mean nothing now. Okay, championships.
That's why them 12 wins a year don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Today or yesterday?
I mean, we talking about yesterday with all of us. Your rings all mine in too. You see, man, we should have known this was gonna happen. Eventually, this was gonna happen, man. Listen, we can't. This happens. This is just when you're a Cowboy fan. This is just gonna happen.
This is the best thing y'all ever do. Take Michael Irvin to the locker room. Y'all get that line. Y'all play. I'm not excited. Y'all got more of an opportunity.
Hey, you ain't talking about the offense or defense.
That's cold-blooded, bro. That is cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. That's all we can do, huh? That's all we can do. All right. Do we play? When we play them? When we play the Saints?
Right now, y'all breaking my heart.
See, look. Yeah.
We got that seasoned quarterback over there. That's why.
You're not going to win no 12 games. You probably win about 10.
Y'all better than us right now. But y'all ain't no Super Bowl.
Is that bad?
Yeah, because you don't have no running back.
Well,
And like you said, McCarthy don't care about those.
yeah. So I know we're not going to
Dak, when you look at the stats, if Dak get 30 rushes, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL.
He got
If you don't get 30 rushes behind him, he's one of the worst. So
We changing all that.
So he got to get the rushes to keep it up.
No, he don't. He's going to get CD that ball. Just like Kirk Cousins gave it to Justin Jefferson. He's going to change all that. That's the problem. See, the Cowboys want to recreate that old philosophy with Emmitt Smith and Larry Allen and Eric. Man, no, bro. We got to throw that thing, man. We not no running team. This ain't no Felix Jones, man, barber to short.
If y'all see me cry, don't laugh.
He has single-digit loss.
I feel you, but we
What's your team?
It's a new day.
Man, why so many Saints up in here, man?
30 rushes, he has single-digit losses. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL.
Yeah.
And so,
I'm trying to figure out why the Saints know so much about us.
got to. I know your opponent.
You're not my opponent. You're not even in our division.
I know everybody.
You pay
Oh,
attention.
they know everybody. No, you know the Cowboys. Oh, okay. They on the news all the time. Okay. So they say.
That has been pretty good till you had.
Yeah.
I'm just saying Dallas been pretty good to you.
He's one of the best quarterbacks.
Who?
Dak is one of
No,
the
he
best
said,
quarterbacks.
Okay.
30 rushes behind him.
You right.
So if you don't get 30 rushes behind him and you don't have a running back,
We ain't got no running back.
Parker does not care about the running
He need to
back.
throw that thing 30
You
times.
kind of telling the truth a
And,
little bit.
and 20 of
on
them need to
that.
go
I
to
ain't gonna
CD
lie.
Lamb. CD need 20 targets a game.
Appreciate it.
$30.
Yeah. Hey man, I'm gonna walk through the barbershop. We go talk with everybody real quick. Y'all give me 1 second. Yeah, man. But hey, this is barbershop life. You know, this why they show. Hey, but you ain't lie though. You ain't lie. You told some truth.
He did. But we got to
You did tell some.
Change that, but that's what he needs. That's the quarterback he is.
Well,
Nah, wait. Now,
But
Dak,
it comes
what you
down-
mean by?
Okay, but
listen.
I
I'ma
think
say-
every quarterback needs balance.
But I'm going to say this.
Wouldn't you agree?
We tried to give it to
If
him.
you're not getting that, if you don't give him that,
He got it.
We
You
tried.
said what you said. Zeke, we got Zeke back with a
But
new
listen,
offensive line.
Now I'm
Don't
going to say
play.
this. We do got Zeke back with a new O-line, but I'm telling you, the way we fed CD Lamb this year was just
You really think it's just the line only that's the problem? He got a lot of miles on.
Yeah, hey, that happens. I mean, what you mean he ain't that guy? He had 900 total yards last year. Yeah, you ain't know that? With a trash offensive line and a trash quarterback. 900 ain't nothing.
Y'all ran Zico.
Oh, see, you just falling for the hype, man. You falling for what you hear all the time.
Y'all ran Zico.
We ran them out. Yeah, we did.
Celebrate when he come back.
Hey, Zeke,
Nah,
man,
some people did.
Zeke still got that jump cut.
Yeah. Yeah, what? Yes.
I'm talking about quick. You talking about
He laughing. No, yeah, Zeke.
how many New England games you watched last year? Probably like one. Man, you take a little more than that.
My boy say, Saints fans talking trash is crazy to me. Hey, he made a good point on you. Hey, my boy made a good point on you, man. He say, Saints fan talking trash is crazy to me. He made a point, man. Like,
Saints are trash.
so that's what he's saying. Like, how you talking? That's the point.
But I can admit that the Saints are trash.
So he's saying you shouldn't be talking like you should be. He's saying you should be bowing down to your king team.
What king team?
Your king team is the Dallas Cowboys.
Not Dallas.
Why y'all always like telling the truth? It's trash.
No. The truth is, see, we got two Saints people up in here, man.
The truth is y'all trash.
And it's obvious. See, no, the problem is,
Yes.
see, that envy is just on y'all, man. Y'all gotta let that envy. How many rings y'all got? How many rings y'all got? How many rings you got? Hold on real quick. How many rings do you have, sir? It don't matter. The oh my God.
We at least the recycling.
What is it? It don't matter.
We beat y'all that year.
The most
Y'all won
recent.
every day, though. We beat y'all. Y'all beat everybody but the Cowboys. Y'all got that ring.
Man, and see, DJ,
They
this the
beat
sad
everybody
part.
but the Cowboys.
DJ, this the sad part, bro.
They beat everybody
We
but the
was
Cowboys.
literally over here having a private conversation.
Civilized.
The
The Cowboys
civilized.
fans is talking
We
civilized.
were just talking. We was minding our own business,
They
DJ.
can't make no point.
We like then all of a sudden some Saints just came in, just roaches, man.
Turn it into Mardi Gras.
It's like Mardi Gras, man. It's like, man, we over here talking about did our team get better, mature conversation.
It's a barbershop conversation.
You right, it's a barbershop conversation, but I'm just saying but in the barbershop every now and then, because he the owner, man, so he might kick me out. He might kick me out. He might kick me out from what I'm saying.
That's all it is.
He said we trash. Y'all trash.
How many teams win a Super Bowl every year?
Only one.
One team. Why y'all think y'all want to be that one team every year?
I mean, we supposed to think that. Dallas Cowboy Nation, I'm going to tell y'all something. I want y'all to really hear me out when I say this. Cowboy Nation. I want y'all to hear me out. Don't let nobody tell you you ain't supposed to believe in your team. See, you gonna always get guys like this that's going to tell you that it's something wrong with you liking and believing that your team can get it done. It's only the Cowboys that get that type of treatment. Because when it's funky Buffalo, what do they all say? Oh, yeah, they gonna probably win it. They gonna win it. And Buffalo ain't even sniffed the Super Bowl. Now, when it's the Texans, what do? The Texans, now all of a sudden, the Texans are favored. And they ain't even been to a Super Bowl. But when it comes down to the Dallas Cowboys, and when you rocking this, they try to tell you that you can't believe. Don't let them do you like that. You better rock that kind of boss cowboy energy, and you just better just walk away from them. Just walk away from them. That's all you do. Just walk away as they talk. Just keep walking. Walk the whole time. I'm out.